Hello and welcome to Empowered the Podcast. I am your host, Linda Brand. I am a certified life coach. I'm a mom, a dog mom, and someone who overcame a lot of challenges in my life. I've been on the journey a long time, and I created this podcast so I could help as many people as I can. It is my intention with this podcast is to help you, inspire you, and motivate you to believe that you can have, be, and do anything you desire. This podcast is about abundance, spirituality, health, and wellness, because let's face it, without your health, you have nothing. This podcast is about you becoming a better you. So let's dive in. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. This is part 2 with Khaled. He's talking about if you have never seen darkness, you will never know the light. Enjoy.
If you live it again your whole life in darkness, you will never know light. You cannot even imagine it in your head because you don't even have an existing picture in your memories of light. So people see the world in a different ways because they live with a certain path in life, and
Yeah.
someone who gets shocked by electricity will always have this fear of touching anything.
Yeah.
Well, another person will come and have no problem with it. So
Right. Exactly.
that's why I'm hard of myself on myself, because that's what life taught me, and it was hard. So that's a
Well,
good reason to.
discipline equals freedom. That's what I'm learning. And I didn't really, my dad was never, he worked and he wasn't a strong father figure. And that's why everything happened to me. And I'm not blaming him, but if I did have a different father, I probably would have had a different situation. But at the same time, they're both
Yes.
responsible, but also, maybe I wouldn't be who I am today if I didn't go through all that stuff. So what I wanted to ask is, you said that you do have physical symptoms from the trauma. What kinds of things? And then how do you what is your morning routine, or what do you do to when a negative thought comes in, or like your old victim stuff?
Yes.
What do you do to?
So I ask myself, how is this helpful for me? That's the first.
It's a
That's
good
the
one.
first. That's the first thing I will do. I'll ask, okay, if this tells me to open a beer and drink, then I will end up the day drunk and basically eating some pizza. And that's okay for fun, but
So do you drink
it get,
alcohol, or do you don't drink? You shouldn't.
not really.
None of my
No.
business, but my son doesn't drink and he never had a problem. I don't drink, and it's just,
Yeah,
I'm 56 years old. It's not going to help me look better or anything. It's not going to do
it,
anything.
it can't help you in life, but once in a while, surely. But not to the point that it will turn negative to me. There is, there should be a limit in your brain to know if, again, like the trauma symptoms.
Is this
You
how?
know,
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
yes, that's the first. Any thought will come to me, or anything some person will tell me to do. I'll say, is this helpful for me and my family by extent? And then I will start to study it. Okay, I have this pain and struggling energy inside me, this fire, this hate of that life I had before. Well, I can go to the gym, learn new stuff, make something, call my labor team, organize this, know how many ingredients I can put in the product, and study a way to present it, talk to this person, have wider understanding of this skincare whole marketplace, and study more. Or I can open a beer and
Right.
drink and tell my wife, look, I am a poor man, look what happened to me, come, let's drink, and let me tell you what happened to me in my life, and cry my eyes out about that. So this is the first question that will come to me. How can I use this to make my life better? Because I always have used it to make my life worse. So I learned not to do that,
Okay.
because I
So,
know where it lead to. I
yeah.
know where it led me to.
What are your daily practices to help you stay focused with the gym? And how often are you in the gym?
Basically, every day. I'm sick, but I went to today, and Yesterday, my my bicep is, fucked up, but I still went. Not to work as hard as you should, but do your best.
You
Try
enjoy it
to
too. You
try,
enjoy it too, because you see the results.
yeah, that's where it.
All connected too. The body and the mind and the soul, it's all connected, the spirit too, right? I mean, when
Surely.
when you let your body go, it affects everything.
And one thing more, which is important, which is kind of the most important of all this, is I want to look in the mirror and feel pride. I want to look in the mirror and say I'm proud of myself. And not to be lying. I literally did my best and I'm proud of myself. That's my biggest war because I always was lying. I always failed. Not just regret, but there is no pride. What the hell will I be pride? Will I feel pride from when I was, overweight and
Right.
partying and doing drugs and all of this, and that's my battle every day. I have to do this that I can finally be proud of myself and feel pride, and that's the
That's
biggest
good.
win for me.
Yeah. So for
That's
yeah,
sorry.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say, so did you say you do have a relationship with your dad? I'm just curious. Is he proud of you or just,
They don't even know what I'm doing in life.
oh, good. I mean, okay. It doesn't matter. And what does your wife do? Does she work?
He Now she's home.
Okay.
Yes, but she have her woman stuff to do.
Yeah, of course.
Massage and all this stuff. She do that. She enjoy it. And
Good.
to my father, um, not really. He just ask, "Hi, how are you?" And he don't know anything about me, basically, which is important. He just, "How are you? How is your daughter?" That's the part where I let him see that. I send a picture. I send him pictures sometimes, and that's it. There is
Yeah.
not
Where does
no
he live?
deeper relationship.
Yeah, does he live in,
Yes,
he's in,
all my family. I am here with my wife, my stepson, my daughter. They're
in
all
Switzerland? Okay.
they're all back home.
So tell us real quick, after you grew up and like you went to Turkey, that's how you met your wife.
Yes. And then we get back, I get back to Tunisia and she get back here to Switzerland. Then I asked her if she would like to come to me and said, surely not. That makes sense to her. I mean, I can understand that, surely. I know how it is there, down there, and I don't really want my wife to feel uncomfortable walking in the street or something like that. Because I cannot think, even if I choose the right words, I cannot really let you see it. You have to see it with your eyes, walk there and see how it is. It's like different universes.
Wow. Incredible stuff. So you're doing amazing. So how did you get started with the skincare line? Like what were you doing for work to start creating?
Yes.
Just curious.
So I was here with like you say, you have in America, you have this states type of thing. We have here also states, and I was working like I go to a place and see if everything there is not something broken, if everything is all right in a building, and if not, I have to make a list. I have to call. If there is a problem with water, I have to call the s- person who will come fix that. If there is a problem with electricity, I have to
So
organize
you're
all
a,
this.
you're a project manager or you're a boss?
No, no, not really the boss, but I had the boss who will tell me to go there and see
Okay.
and then I have to, contact the persons to come and fix stuff.
Like
It's,
construction manager or something?
yeah, you can say something. I don't know the right word in English of it
Yeah.
because, I don't think this even exists in America
Okay.
because, they have some different systems between Europe and America, surely.
Yeah. How
And, and again, I started this because this is the only thing I found when I studied myself. The way I can help people and don't make them lose money and also not make their life worse. So it kind of stayed only on this. and my experience taught me, I was not always looking good. So said how I can help my
Well,
older self, my younger self look the best.
well, let me just give you some tiny bits of tips of advice from a much older, wise woman.
Yeah.
Um, even if even if you don't succeed in this, you will
Yes.
succeed. I've been a coach. I'm certified through a very extensive spiritual type dream builder program around
Yes.
dream building. And part of creating dreams and your dream life is failure and is
Yes.
fear. Fear and failure are automatically there. So I'm just saying, not to like discourage at all. It's more like saying,
No.
I want you to achieve. So even if you come across something that doesn't work, you got to keep going and going and going.
Oh,
The biggest people like Starbucks, he was rejected
yes.
so many times. Or there's, you try and you keep going. I mean, believe me, I was raised quit, quit, quit. Don't, I was raised in
Yeah.
that mentality and scarcity mindset and lack, even though we had money, we
Yes.
had a root, we had nice things. It was always fear of loss and not enough and lack is how I was wired. So now I'm releasing those blocks and learning that there's enough for everybody.
Yes. And failure, you said fear and failure, that doesn't stop me. That fires me
Thank
up.
you. Yeah, that's good.
you know
Yeah.
because it's inside me. I know it. I know one day I will be that. I truly believe it 100% completely, and that's not some kind of
That's how you're going to make
delusion.
it because you believe it. You know it.
Yes.
That's literally
But
part of it is deciding. You're
I said the other day, if you think you can't do it,
you
you
can.
are right. And if you think you can do it, you are also right.
Yeah,
So
that's a famous quote. It's true. It's 100% true because everything's beliefs. Everything's beliefs. So we get to change our beliefs. We get to choose our beliefs. We can rewire. Do you believe we can rewire the mind?
yes, yeah,
Good.
no doubt. No
Yeah,
doubt.
like the
That
computer.
no, we are alike. We are alike, and that's the beauty of life. That the same person can change their life, and you know from experience, right? You said yourself that that's the beauty of life. That to be a fucked up person and ending up being the best motherfucker on the planet.
Yeah. And everyone's journey is different. And,
Yes,
nobody's like, everyone has their, challenges. And, but yeah, you've overcome a ton and it's a beautiful, that you're sharing with the world.
yes.
You came
It's
from.
it's it's actually deeper than this. This is maybe 1%. It
I know
have a lot.
we could talk for
Yeah.
hours and listen to your story.
Yes.
Yeah, I know you've,
Yours too. I'm sure yours too.
thank
I
you.
would like to interview one day.
Oh, absolutely. I'd love that. If you wanted to, I would absolutely.
But one last thing I would like to say to everyone who listens to this, not in a motivation drama way, but believe in yourself
Mm,
and be true to yourself. Don't lie. Don't be like me. Don't pretend you are this person because you are not. You know exactly inside you. You know what to do. You know exactly what to do to look better, to feel better, to have more confidence, and to be the best. Because if you say this is the best version of yourself and you are still not feeling happiness, that's because you are not proud of yourself. And you feel only pride if you true to yourself and honest. And
yeah,
if you're lying to yourself, you'll never feel happy. That's the first thing. Be true to yourself and see the truth. I know the truth is ugly,
yeah.
but like they say, the truth will set you free.
Yeah, face
Yes,
truth, facing how you're blocking, you're in your own way
yes,
and get help because if you are, you know what you have to do, but you can't do it on your
yes,
own, get help and you can find
yes,
somebody who can help
uh,
you. Even if you can go read books at the library.
yes,
Um,
yes. And we always have this voice of it's everyone but not you. If you find this book, you will you will not understand it. Even if you read it right, you don't. If you even if you understand what it say, you will not go act on it. Even if you act on it, you will do it the wrong way. It's not you. Everyone can succeed in life, but not you. But the other question is, why not you? Why not see how many challenges you can face and come from the other side? Why not see how many books you can read in life? Why see how much can you afford for your family and how much you can provide and protect your family and not forget about everyone? Why not see your true potential in life? Would you like to be in your deathbed knowing that you could but you didn't? Or you would like to have this pride of saying, I did it, and because I knew I can do it and I have done it.
Mm,
That would be my final thing to say.
absolutely.
Don't don't ever be in your deathbed and
Have
having
regrets.
this thought,
Regrets.
knowing that you could have but you didn't. That's
No regret.
that's my that's my nightmare. That's my
Love that.
nightmare in life.
Right. Believe in yourself and have no regrets on your deathbed. Take chances, take risks, get help if you need.
Take responsibility
Take
also.
radical responsibility for your
You
life.
know, your struggles and pain in life are part of yourself. Don't make them guide you and destroy your life. Make them your fuel. There is no
Right.
joy without pain. If you always have happiness, you will not even appreciate that you are happy. So there has to be pain
Contract.
and suffering
Yeah.
for you. Every force have its equal and opposite force.
Yeah.
So
Everything's happening
that,
for us, really. Everything's, if it looks like it's negative, it's
yes,
really happening for you. And I know that that's what happens for me too. It forces you to take actions and
yes,
things to the universe always brings me these certain guests to my podcast, and I know they're all for me too. I mean, now not me, only me, but the whole world,
for
but truly, like when I get a message like believe in yourself, literally that's your only job.
yes,
That's your only
yes,
job. Believe in you
yes,
is
yes, yes,
already a giant message. Or like fear and failure are prerequisites for success. It's just saying, generally speaking, because
yes.
people are afraid to take actions towards their dreams. But that's normal. It's
Because they are afraid to lose, like you said,
they're
fear
afraid.
and failure.
Yeah. So the reality is we can do, be, and have anything we want. We just have to believe in ourselves, make a decision,
And go do it.
focus.
And
Yeah,
go do it.
go do
There
it.
is you can read any book you want in the world, but if you are not acting, if you are not doing something, you will stay the same. That's the part where everyone misses. They think knowing stuff alone is enough, that
Right.
you can have all the knowledge, but
But
if you don't act on it, you will
yeah,
have nothing.
right. And then do you believe like every day is a gift? If
Of
you woke
course, every second is a gift
Yes,
because there is someone in a wheelchair somewhere who cannot walk, and you can walk, and you are not happy with that. So sometimes we forget a lot of. I don't forget that. That's the part where I have this self-reflection of every day of what I am thankful of and what I can achieve more about life.
gratitude.
And I know exactly I am saying I can make my body look better, and then in the same second, I would say, there is someone in a wheelchair wanting the gift of walking, and he's I don't know, more satisfied than I am. So I have to reflect back on it and say,
Yeah,
look, you have to see this part of the world. You have to be thankful about that.
absolutely.
So every day is a gift, every second is a gift. And that's absolutely right what you said. I,
Yes.
I agree totally with that. So
Thank you. Thank you for being here. This was great. I'll let you know when it comes out. We'll put your links in the show
yes.
notes.
And I will post it if I am allowed to.
Pardon?
Yes.
You'll what? First, what did you say?
I said, I hope I will ask if I can also post it by my.
Of course. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Well, you know what I like about two people talking to each other? Really, it's an extraordinary, unique experience because you hear someone saying something like you did today, and it makes you think. What powerful is that? Someone making you think. You know, I have this. Do you know who Jim Rohn is?
Yeah. Jim Rohn. I do.
That, that's I would say my mentor because I haven't had a father figure. I haven't had a real person that was that stuff he said. You know, still in my brain, and I will never forget them. Like he said, opposites are in conflict, and we are in the middle. How true is that? You can in any second choose any opposite side of each power, and yet you have the power to choose where you would like to go and what you would like to be. And you know, that's like I said, two people talking, and when someone says something to you and make you think about it, and your life will never be the same again. That's a gift. That's an extraordinary, unique experience in a form of gift because a thought is powerful.
Oh yeah. We get to choose
And
our
that
every day.
yes, that's what people don't do those days.
Yeah.
Think.
Yeah. My son was a giant inspiration or spiritual leader for me. And I want to remind you of my free vision workshop, which is held every single month live. You can check the show notes to find out when the next one is held. You will learn 3 key secrets to achieving success in your life. I also have a pre recorded webinar. You can choose that as well. As a dream builder coach, it's my job to help you achieve your dreams. So do yourself a favor and grab a spot in the next free workshop. You'll thank me later.
Your reasons, right? Your list of whys, why you are doing this. You have to, you know, for me, the why was not clear why I will do this. But once the why was clear enough for me to know the how, you know, if you say why I will do this, then the how to it will somehow make sense and make it.
Why do I do this podcast, you mean?
I mean, why are you making this huge impact on the lives of people?
Oh, I hope it's a huge impact. I'm
It
growing.
is. It
Thank
is. You know, I didn't. I heard about you. You know, from my podcast assistant, and you know, he then sent me your links, and I saw myself what you are doing, and said, "Wow, okay, this is this is good. This is good stuff."
thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of us out there, but
Yes, but that's good. There is a
yeah,
lot of not us out there too.
yeah, there's a lot of podcasters, but the reality is I truly am doing this for it's passion for me to teach and help others because
Yes,
I did not have,
but it makes you. It doesn't makes you feel proud of yourself. I mean, that's what I
yeah.
feel.
Well, we're serving and helping. Like you said, you don't want to hurt anybody. You're here to help people.
No,
You were like,
you
I
can.
want the highest good for all. And you're like, okay, what can I do? I don't want to just take people's money. I want to provide value. And
I
you're,
will not feel good if
yeah,
I did that. I can't. It
yeah.
would hurt my soul. It would make
Like
my soul
yeah,
dirty.
I kind of
And
fell into
that's
the real estate industry and I wasn't really great at it because I mean, I was good at it when I had a client. I'm always caring. I always like try, I'm smart, right? But I
you
wasn't,
are.
thank you.
You
Thank
are
you.
enough, like the shirt say, but you are
Fair
also
enough. Yeah. So I
pretty smart.
thank you. And so, but I basically, I'm also human. I'm human and
We are all are.
I have subconscious, but anyway, I have a different mindset, but my passion work is coaching and helping inspire people to be, do, and have anything they want. And so I'm working
Yes.
on creating my future and my best life. And I'm impatient, but I'm going to, yeah, just enjoying every day as a gift, grateful that I'm
But
alive.
we sometimes forget that. But you know, once once you know that time is the most valuable thing you have because it will not come back. That's what I tell myself. I said, this second, it it will never come back again.
So
So
young still.
why be sad in this moment and
Right.
why
Waste it. Waste it. It's not going to change anything. It's not going
no
to make anything
no
better. Worry is not
no
going to change anything. Like I try to help people like that are negative or depressed. Like, how is that serving you? Like you're,
thank you.
yeah.
Thank
How
you
is
so
that
much for
serving-
saying that.
yeah. How is it serving you? Right. So,
Thank you.
yeah. And so, but the thing is, this is what I enjoy doing. And yeah, and it's an interesting life and we get to, that's why getting quiet, like when you said, when you're quiet, you hear, and I think that's really powerful. There's people who, the
Yes.
meditation and different things like that, it just really helps you because you're getting quiet and you're hearing the higher self and, um, the messages. Like we're here to enjoy ourselves. We're not here to struggle and suffer. Like we get to enjoy while we're here and
Yes.
not drinking and doing those things. I mean, whatever makes you happy. But for me, joy is just being quiet with the dog and, like,
Yes.
but going to the ocean or something and,
Yes.
but
And
eventually I want to attract more joy and abundance and adventure into my life. And it's coming. It's just, it takes time.
yes. And I have to ask this because this would be valuable for me. What's your most important lesson from listening and talking to so many life paths and so many life experiences? What do you think the common thing in all those humans?
That's a great question.
I have to ask this. This will be worth everything.
Yeah. The biggest lesson is probably that we are capable and powerful and we can and will overcome anything that's happened, the trauma and
Wow.
yeah, that's
Mhm.
really the truth. Like I have so many transformational stories on here of people that, just like you that co-create with the universe. And I will also say,
That shit is true. That shit is. So
but I have
people will say that.
one more thing I will say from all my
Yes.
reading and stuff is that it's the journey, not the destination.
Yeah. But we forget that sometimes. We are so obsessed with what we want to become, and we forget the journey is more important than the destination.
Yeah, because
Like
once
you
you
said.
get there, it's not, it's the journey.
Yes.
I've heard this from so many people. They wrote a book and they saw it at the bookstore and they're like, oh, I got it, I did it. And then they're like 5 minutes later, like, now what? Like they're not,
Yes.
it was the journey.
But
But
do you think there is even a destination? There is an end? Do you think?
no, really there isn't. It's always like we're just growing and
Yes.
healing and evolving. Like, why do you think we're here? That'll be my question to you. Why do you think we're here?
I am here. We are here to both suffer and also experience joy. We are here to see both sides of life. We are here to see the darkness, leave the darkness, go through it, and come back and go in the other side of it, come back from there, a stronger, better person than you was. And then, only then, you will feel joy and know how, what's the word for that? How,
True joy.
how, how much privilege you have that you had lived both sides of life. I believe we are here to experience as much from life as possible. And the most important thing is we are here for a purpose, and everyone should find their purpose and not lie to themselves and hide from it, but face it and go catch it. We
Mm,
are here. because we have a purpose, and that purpose is may vary from each person, but it's there. If
Yeah.
you have a life, if you are born, as soon as you are born, you have a purpose in life. It's not messy. The universe is very, very, very specific, and it's not just random stuff.
Yeah. Right.
Every person have a purpose, and that's what we are. Why we are here.
We
We are
all are
here because
unique.
we have a
Yeah.
purpose.
We're all unique and we all have value and purpose. And you just want to find your purpose because,
And without purpose, we die. Without the dreams, we vanish.
yeah,
Why will you live without a purpose? That's my
exactly.
question. There is, if you call that a life.
Yes. And I think we're definitely here to help others along the way.
Yes, that's a purpose. That's a good reason to wake up in the morning. Because if you wake up and you just have a job, not just to say job is bad, you know. If you wake up and you have nothing extraordinary to do in the day, so you say, no, I will not stay. I will not wake up at 5 a.m. It's not worth it. But if you wake up and knowing so many people waiting to hear you and you have a purpose, then you will wake up at 5 a.m. That's what people missing. If
Yeah. We'll
you
do
know,
more
if you
for others. We always will do more for others than we'll do for ourselves. That's for
yes,
true. Just like you're doing
yes,
more for like I'm literally want to buy a house for my dog. I want to buy a house for the dog. Like he wants a neighbor. I want to get a neighborhood for him. We're currently in an apartment.
yes,
I'm grateful for what I have, but I can want more. I
yes,
can be grateful and want more. So
surely,
yeah, but gratitude is just gigantic to shift the negative. Like if you are depressed, gratitude.
yes. Again, people say I'm depressed. That's why I'm like this. But they should say I'm like this. That's why I'm depressed. So that's a complete different view,
Yeah.
perspective of the world, and the way you see stuff will also determine the quality of your life.
Yes,
So
perspective is everything. Is your wife American or what is her nationality?
my wife is German.
German.
She lived 13 years in Germany before she came here in Switzerland, because she is basically before me here. As I said, I came back later, and
And
I
yeah, and
yes,
you speak 5 or 6 languages. How did that?
yes, yeah. Oh, that happened. That didn't happen. That I did that.
That's great.
Uh, so basically, Tunisian is my language, as you can say, like you speak English. That's my mother language, because there it's basically Arabic and French together, but somehow it's a weird language.
What do they speak in Africa?
Oh, lot of languages. You have Arabic, you have French, you have Tunisian, you have Algerians also. Every country basically have a language. There is no country which have the same language, because they will all vary in some way. Like German and Swiss German are not the same. People will think it's the same, but it's completely different language.
Mm.
That's why I say I speak five, because they are basically six, but whatever.
No, it's
I
huge.
speak I speak Tunisian, I speak Arabic, but all those are like I speak with you now English.
That's good.
I
You're good.
speak Arabic, I speak French, I speak English, I speak German, and I speak also Swiss German, as matter of fact. But nobody cares.
I think it's wonderful. You could be an interpreter. Interpreter. That's great.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah. That's almost you know. I wanted it. I have done something for it. I got it. That apply. I that applies in everything in life, for everything in life. If you truly want something so bad, like you want to fucking sleep or eat, you will find a way. You will find a way. I wanted to be that guy so badly. Like I wanted to eat or sleep or breathe air. That's what it takes to have what you want in life. You have to want it that bad.
yeah,
That
you have to want
that's
it.
all
But you
That's
have to
all what you think about
believe
it.
that you can have it. Yeah. You can believe
Truly.
because nobody's better than you and nobody's smarter than you. And that's what Brian
No.
Tracy, I don't know if you do know who Brian Tracy is.
Of course, that he's a friend of Jim Rohn, so surely
Yeah.
I know him.
Oh yeah. I used to listen to tapes for years doing real estate and he'd say, nobody's better
I
than you.
still,
Nobody's smarter than you. Yeah. And it's true. And we can have, if somebody else has it, you can have it too. So,
yes, yes.
but
I would like, if I have the chance to thank Jim Rohn, I would, but he's dead, unfortunately. So
it's okay. He's probably
yeah,
listening.
yeah.
Thank
He,
you.
he, ch- thank you, Jim, Mr. Jim Rohn. I cannot say Jim.
All right.
He's a he's one. He's part of the process of my life change. So for that,
Did you listen to
thanks.
the porn addict coach? Did you listen? That interview, he was supposed to work for Jim Rohn and then he ended up doing Brian Tracy. Anyway, and then
Oh,
I don't know if you heard his story, but he had that addiction and he was not in integrity with himself. So he got help and he started getting help in the 12-step community, like the Alcoholic Anonymous.
yes.
And they were all telling him how powerless he was. And he was like, this does not resonate. It's like one thing, I'm not powerless. And then he changes
Yes.
to powerful. Anyway, and now he coaches other men on this.
Wow. Yeah. Porn is also a
Yeah, I
big
didn't
black.
know. My son told me.
Yeah. As porn is also a big black hole.
Yeah,
It's a worst kind of addiction. So thank God I don't. As a teenager, I had that, but also I was smoking, by the way, and I quit that too. So everyone who is talking about addiction, you can do that. Absolutely, you have power of yourself. Don't think your don't think your body and your mind controls you. You have to be your own boss. You
yeah,
have to be the master of your mind and your body.
yes, that's it.
But
Master your mind.
yes, it's everything is possible if you want it bad enough. That's what I will tell everyone.
Yeah. You're
That's
going to
what I
be
will tell.
speaking on stages. You're going to be speaking on stages, right?
That's one of my dreams. Yes, I will have a chance next year to do that
Good.
from a friend in
That's
London, I believe.
okay. I'm got to get ready for this other interview soon and change my shirt.
Yes, yeah, you are working hard. I appreciate that. Not everyone is doing that those days.
Thank you. Thank you so much. No, I'll
Yes,
edit it and I'll let you know when it's done and I'll
yes.
send you.
Linda, thank you. Please keep going.
I will. Thank you for
I feel a good energy from you and the universe. You know that the universe doesn't lie. If you the first moment if you meet someone, you have the energy. Whether it is good or bad, believe it. It's true.
right, right.
And
Exactly.
and
Someone shows you who they are, believe it. Yeah, I love
and
this. I love self-development. I love this spiritual
me
stuff.
too.
Yeah.
And please never stop doing what you do because you are killing it. And I love it and I like it to see good impact in the world because I needed that in my life and I didn't find it right.
Same.
And it's like I see my younger self watching this stuff and changing themselves before it's too late. So that's what I like this stuff. And please help as many people as you can.
Yeah, we have to. We have to. Because we're all connected anyway. I don't know. Do you believe that? We're all one.
Yes. Uh, one one or many, I believe we are connected. Surely.
Yeah, connected.
That's for sure.
When I
And
help someone, I'm helping myself. When I help myself, I'm helping someone else.
yes, that's a powerful thing to say.
Yeah.
And and one more thing to say is this also, there is so much evil in the world. There have to be balance. The evil is going crazy, and somehow we are losing powers in the power scale.
The
That's why
light,
we need the
but the
yes,
light, like the light can, like
yes,
a match can light a whole room.
that's it. That's again no light without dark. I like that because that's so true. You cannot you cannot even feel how important the light is unless you have seen darkness.
Right. And I've seen it and you've seen it, so we can see the
Yeah,
light.
yeah. Somehow everyone have seen that,
Yeah.
and just people decide to have a different outcome from the same scenarios. We all have trauma, we all have pain, we all have struggles. It's not a special gift only for some persons. It's general. Everyone has it. Everyone have it. Everyone have experienced something. The only difference is what you do about it. It's not what happens. It's not what happens. It's what you do about it. And I will leave it
It's your
like this.
response. Yeah. It's how you respond versus react. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I will leave it like this for you as you continue your great work. And I truly believe we will have a part two in the near future after there is some developments in my life and also in yours. Because I always want to learn from anyone, any person. There is always something to learn. I am always learning every day.
Me-
So that's a
I love
privilege to have.
Good for you. You're smart. That's an open-minded,
Yeah.
smart person.
No,
Good.
no, I know that there is so much to learn in life.
Yeah. Yeah. You never
Yeah.
stop learning. I
There is
learned
no there
everything.
is no one person have all the answers.
That's right. No, for sure. I love studying the people that succeeded and how you learn how much they struggle to get there.
Yes.
It's like you said, fire, and they knew they were going to have it. Just was
Yes.
right. Believe in yourself. I love that. I have that on my refrigerator. I have,
Believe in yourself.
what? I also have,
Uh,
I am meant for greatness. I am meant for greatness.
oh, I like the quotes you choose. They resonate with me so much. I believe somehow all of those people have the same. I don't know. They see the world different, but somehow the same way. That's crazy. When I talk to some people, when I talk to a person like me or like-minded, I feel they know what I'm talking about. Whether I talk to other person, they say I'm crazy
I know.
somehow.
Got to find your own people. Yeah,
Yes.
it can be lonely.
So
It's lonely for a little while. Like I tell
it's it's
I tell my coaching clients, learn to love yourself, learn to love your own company, because you're gonna have to let go of some people when you're going here. You're gonna have
yes,
to let go.
yes, yes, yeah. But you cannot have if you are in a group with a group of alcoholic people, you surely end up being alcoholic. You cannot. It's just like that. You are the product of your own
I love you
environment.
said that because I was at the real estate office, they had a training, and then everybody was going to happy hour and I didn't go, but they were all going, and
You
I
are crazy. They will say you are crazy. You are not a fun person and all this stuff, right? But they don't understand. They don't understand.
well, the reality is I'm not gonna I, there were just so many reasons, and I'm like, wait,
Yeah,
do I
yeah.
want to go? Like I don't want to go.
But that way you're crazy for society. Those days being average and normal is you know so accepted that when you are extraordinary, you're a crazy motherfucker.
Right, exactly.
That's the word. You're crazy. You don't go party. You are crazy. You are always working. What the hell is wrong with you, man? Don't you do you want to have fun? What you have some mental problem? That's
Right.
that's
You
what
want
they
to
think.
have fun when you're sitting on, millions of dollars down the road.
Yes,
But
yes.
anyway,
But those people don't understand, and
no,
the fun part they don't have to.
no, they don't. Yep. Is there any last things you want to share or talk about? I was trying to
Yes.
ask you.
So about the skincare, people have to know that it is safe. It is. We have done a lot of work that is for all type of skins because when you add something, then you try it and you test it, and they will say this is not for this type of skin. That was a challenge. We have done a lot of work to make it suitable for everyone. It's absolutely for all type of skins, no matter what,
Oh, yes.
because we
And
because we have yes,
the
we
name is
have
Dirtiac, right? Where'd you come up with
yes,
the name? What does it mean? And when is this skincare going to be available?
yes. So the name have no meaning. It was just me. It comes just to my mind like this, and I liked it. It looks good. Dirtiac.com. It's just short, and the logo we have done is perfect. I liked it so much. So and pretty much it will stay like that. I liked it. So and the launch may vary because we are every day basically trying to improve the formulas. Now we have uh, cleansing oils who will make your makeup dirt go away, and make all the dirty stuff your skin always had, and refresh it and nourish it. Is 99% natural ingredients, and we would like to have 100%, but that's basically near to impossible. And
Yeah.
we have a super serum. It is age defying serum who will make your skin. This one is a superstar. This one absolutely killing it,
Oh, no.
because it will give you age defying effects.
Oh,
It will make yes, it will make your skin tone even, and it will support your skin barriers, and it will give you intensive hydration, and it will support and improve your skin elasticity. This one is a killer. And also, this is the one who have 90% natural ingredients, which is absolutely not bad, but we would like to improve it to the 99%. That's why I
what,
we will launch
what's
in November.
it's
That's the
okay. And
plan.
it's being created in Switzerland.
Yeah, it's 100% Swiss made.
Okay.
100% Swiss made, which is hard to have because the government will come and check everything that it
Yeah.
is done in Switzerland.
Well,
It is
we,
100% Swiss made,
you're welcome. Thank you. It was so good to
and
meet you.
yeah, me too.
You keep
We,
going too. Don't stop, no matter what. No matter what,
never,
because never.
never,
No matter what somebody
never.
says, somebody does, yeah, because it means nothing. Like people do that. Like one person says one thing, and then they like when you're a
Yes,
kid, you want to be a singer, and somebody says you suck or you're not good, and then you think that's the truth, and then you don't
yes,
pursue your dreams because one
yes,
person said you're not a good singer,
yes.
right?
So that's something I also have learned in my life. So yeah, no, I know who I am, and I know how I can control my own mind, and I know what I'm capable of. So nobody nobody can stop me to
Good,
say.
good, good. You're doing
And and
it.
I and I thank you so much for this
You're so
opportunity. And until next time, I wish your family to be safe. I wish you and your son have a good life, and I wish you are doing this for eternity,
thank
because I like it. And I see the impact. It's not like empty work. You are doing something and it's not giving results. I see the results. I see the people commenting. So
you do.
perfect.
Thank you.
Yes, I like it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
I wish you a good afternoon and
Thank
a nice day.
you
See
too.
you next time.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I know you have so many choices of things to listen to. I hope it was valuable to you and you enjoyed it. If it was, please share with someone you think would benefit from listening to it. Also, subscribe so you know when the next episode is. I would love a review. It would mean so much to me to grow this audience and help as many people as possible. So have a wonderful day and live empowered. Till next time, take care.